Hi there. Okay, so I found this meter on eBay. Looks like it's for diodes. One time my brother Peter said, if I understood him correctly, that it'd be fun to have a meter that indicated whether the music was good or bad. I don't know if he remembers, but... So I found this. Now I tested it with my multimeter. Has 2 light bulbs in it that work, and the full scale deflection, which it does not indicate down here, sometimes it does, is 1 milliamp. So I thought it'd be fun to mount it in a box. So I got this enclosure here, and painted it with this wrinkle paint, I guess intended for automotive, but it does give it kind of a classic vintage look. It's not perfect. You have to spray it on thick enough to get the wrinkles, but not so thick that it drips and runs. But I think it came out okay. So I'll mount this in here and put a switch and a potentiometer on there. Well, let's see how it goes. Okay, well, let's see if we can get this mounted in the box here. I've got some little nuts on here. Need a different one for that. Looks pretty good. Okay, now to keep this from falling over, give me a little weight. I've got this steel bar that I had lying around. I'm going to put that right in the middle there. Give it some heft. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is sand the bottom a little bit, to rough up the surface, and then I'm going to put some goopy glue in there. Okay, now I've removed the meter here to make this a little easier to work on, and I've sanded the bottom there, and I'm going to put this block in place to add some weight. And the way I'm going to hold it is with these bolts. So these are little rubber feet. Will go on the bottom. So I'll just put them in there. Then I have this block of wood, front and bottom. Okay. I'll go on top like that, holes will line up, and that'll give me a little platform for the electronics. So let's go ahead and put some goopy glue on the bottom there. Okay. I'll line this up. See if I can do that. There we go. Okay, tighten these up. Tight. Okay, so we got our block in there. And nice rubber feet on the bottom. All right, nice and solid. Our little wood platform then gives us a place to put my breadboard and the power supply. Let's mount that there somehow. Now I need to attach this power supply. And go like that. I put some silicone tape that I had, sort of glues itself together, and got some cable ties here, and I'm going to use some more goopy glue. And we'll just nip off the ends here. We'll let that dry. Okay, now we have to put together the electronics. We'll use this 24 gauge hookup wire. Got 2 resistors, 10K and 1K. Got a little wiring breadboard, solderless. I've got a toggle switch. Now this switch is got to be 75 years old. The reason I know that is that it came from this control box that belonged to my dad. He had it in his room to control lights and so on. So that's makes this pretty old. Let's check it, make sure that it works. So I've got my VOM meter. Let's just hook it up. Put this on continuity test and okay, so after 75 years it works. Now we've got a little 50K potentiometer here. And this knob has got to be 50 years old. The reason I know that is because it came from this little project that I did when I was maybe 13 or 14 years old. This was a stereo amplifier, and I listened to the Beatles' first stereo album, Abbey Road, with this little amp that I made. So anyway, a little vintage history. So what I'm going to do now is solder some lead wires onto my parts. Okay, let's try it out. Let's see how it looks in low light.